Okay, we have a simple game here. The object of this game is to delete numbers that equal 10 or numbers that are touching each other or there's nothing in between them that are the same. Now, the setup is pretty simple. You have 9 numbers across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to skip 10. You're going to go to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay. Each number is going to have its own cell. So to begin with, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and eliminate numbers that equal 10. Nothing can be in between them. So you can't go like 8 and 2 over here. They have to be next to each other. And once you eliminate some of the numbers, then it gives you better possibilities. So for example, we're going to go ahead and start with these right here. We're going to black them out to make them easier. 1 and 9, those are 10. Another 1 and 9, that equals 10. 1 and 1, they're identical. We can get rid of those. They're next to each other. 1 and 1, they're identical. Get rid of those. Okay, so now we have 8, and you see we eliminated these numbers over here. So now we have 8 and 2. We can get rid of those two numbers. And this is as far as you can get in this step. There's a different path you can take that will leave a few more numbers, but it's going to possibly give you a different outcome at the end. So essentially, the outcome, what you're trying to do is have as least amount of lines as possible. So right now we have 3 lines of numbers. So I've been told that you can get 10, maybe 11 lines of numbers. We're gonna see if we can beat that. See if somebody out there is up for the challenge, can go ahead and beat this game with the least amount of lines as possible. So now that we have this number, the 8 is the last one. So we're gonna go ahead and highlight this one red to make it easier. So now in the remaining cells, we're gonna add all of these numbers once again. We're gonna add them. So go 2, 3. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and start the process again. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of some numbers that equal 10 or numbers that are the same. So again, 1, you can skip that 1 and 1. Here we go. 7 and 7. There we go. So again, so 3 and 1, that's not 10. 2 and 3, that's 5. That's not 10, obviously. So again, we can jump around to different numbers. So 8 here, and the next one is gonna be 2. So we can do those two right there. 3 and 5, nothing. 6 and 3 is nothing. 4, so again, it's just numbers that we can add to 10. Only 2 numbers that we can add to 10 that are next to each other or there's nothing in between them. So at this point, we can go ahead and highlight this one right here. This will be our last number that we're going to enter. So there's no confusion. Again, just look over this one more time. There's no other numbers that we can do. So we're just going to go ahead and proceed. So 2. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and repeat the process again and see how many numbers we can get rid of. So 3 and 3 there. So you can either do this one and this one, or these two ones right here. Again, if you do one set versus the other, of course, it's going to have a different outcome. So we're just going to go ahead and do this just for the purposes of showing you exactly what we need to be doing for this game here, so you have a better understanding. So again, 5 and 5, get rid of these two right here. 6 and 6, get rid of these. 1 and 1, get rid of these two right here. So 6 and 3, that's not 10, obviously. 5 and 8, no. 2 and 3. So again, you kind of see the pattern here that's starting to develop. Get rid of this 1, 1, and 1, because they're one's on top, one's either above and below, and there's nothing in between, or next to each other, and there's nothing in between. So 6 and 3, obviously. So 7 and see now 7. There's nothing else here, so we can get rid of these two 7s. 5 and there's 1, nothing there. So 6 and 1, nope. See, nothing above and below. 8 and 2, get rid of these two. They're right next to each other. Makes that a lot easier. So the next one here for this line is going to be 5 and 3, nope. 5 and 1, no, still same thing. 6, 1. See, so there's nothing here else that we can do. So if you guys can come up with a solution that is going to beat this game in, say, 11 or 10 lines or less, by all means, go ahead and upload your video, show the solution, put a video so we can see the steps that are taken and possibly get better from there. All right, thanks, guys. And if there's anything else, feel free to leave comments or ask questions, and I'll be able to answer them as fast as possible. Thanks. Bye.